Right then, you lot. Put down the biscuits, park yourselves and try to concentrate because we're about to embark on a gloriously bumpy ride through the world of British motor cars. From the roaring engines of track legends to the refined elegance of handcrafted masterpieces, British car manufacturers have carved their name into automotive history. But what makes cars from the UK so iconic? Why, in a world of perfectly adequate German engineering and flashy Italian stallions, do we still find ourselves drawn to the allure of a British badge? Today, we explore the legacy, innovation, and sheer bloody brilliance behind Britain's finest car brands. Let's start with a duo that perfectly embodies the British spirit, a spot of tea with a side of dynamite, if you will. Jaguar and Land Rover. Jaguar, with its legacy of slinking grace and heart-stopping performance, is a bit like that posh aunt who can still outdrink you at a party. Then there's Land Rover, the rugged, mud-caked adventurer that laughs in the face of a muddy field or a flooded river, or possibly an erupting volcano. Together they represent a blend of luxury and adventure that only the British could perfect. See, while the Germans are busy building perfectly sensible shoeboxes on wheels, the Brits, well, we like a bit of drama with our drive. We want a car that can handle a spot of off-roading on the weekend and look smashing at the opera on Tuesday night. Now, if Jaguar is the cool aunt, Aston Martin is the effortlessly suave secret agent. Synonymous with a certain Mr. Bond and a license to thrill, Aston Martins aren't just built, they're sculpted. These are cars that make grown adults weak at the knees. The kind of car that makes you want to wear a tuxedo, even if you're just nipping out for a pint of milk. Aston Martin embodies that irresistible combination of power and poise, turning every drive, even a trip to Tesco, into a red carpet moment. But if you truly want to arrive in a cloud of quiet, understated opulence, then you, my friend, need a Rolls-Royce. Forget cars. These are mobile sanctuaries of craftsmanship. When it comes to luxury, no brand speaks louder, or rather whispers more seductively, than Rolls-Royce. Step inside a Rolls-Royce, and you're not just greeted by leather, wood and chrome, you're embraced by them. It's like stepping into a gentleman's club that happens to be hurtling along the motorway at a rather brisk pace. Every carefully considered detail, from the hand-stitched leather to the starlight headliner, reflects a level of wealth, status and British finesse that makes even royalty feel a tad envious. Chapter 4, Bentley brute force meets plush comfort. Now, if you prefer your luxury with a side of, shall we say, assertive driving, then Bentley is the ticket. Imagine a prizefighter who enjoys a spot of afternoon tea. That's Bentley. They managed to combine brute force with unmatched luxury in a way that makes you question if you should be wearing driving gloves or a crash helmet. From the iconic Continental GT, a car that looks as good parked outside a casino as it does hitting 200 miles per hour on the Autobahn, to the monstrously luxurious Bentayga SUV, Bentley offers a driving experience that feels as powerful as it does plush. Chapter 5, McLaren. Engineering experiences, not just cars, but let's be honest, some of us yearn for a rawer, more visceral experience. We crave the shriek of a high-revving engine, the feeling of being glued to the tarmac. For that, my friends, there's McLaren. Born on the racetrack, built for the road, McLaren doesn't just build cars, they engineer experiences. Every model, from the legendary F1 that redefined what a supercar could be to the mind-bending Speedtail, carries the DNA of precision, speed and Formula One dominance. Driving a McLaren isn't about getting from A to B. It's about experiencing every millisecond in between. It's about feeling the car become an extension of yourself, a blur of carbon fiber and adrenaline. Chapter 6, Lotus and MINI, small in size, big on character. And finally, we come to the plucky underdogs, the rebels of the British car scene, Lotus and MINI. What they lack in size, they more than make up for in spirit, character, and the kind of handling that makes you want to attack corners like a terrier after a squirrel. Lotus, with its fanatical devotion to lightweight design and pure driving dynamics, is the automotive equivalent of a perfectly honed athlete. Lean, mean, and ready to dance. Mini, on the other hand, is the cheeky chap at the pub, full of personality and always up for a good time. They remind us that driving doesn't always have to be about luxury or lap times. Sometimes it's about the sheer joy of being behind the wheel, feeling the wind in your hair, or at least what's left of it, and grinning like an idiot as you whip through the countryside. Allure, the enduring allure of British cars. From legacy to innovation, from handcrafted luxury to track-bred performance, British cars continue to shape the global auto industry. Whether it's the elegance of a Rolls-Royce, the thrill of a McLaren, or the cheeky charm of a Mini, these cars don't just move, they inspire. So which British marque captures your heart? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more automotive adventures.